Samson is known as one of the strongest engines on the island of Sodor. Unfortunately, today was Samson's unlucky day. He was struggling to pull these cars. Why must they be so heavy, he puffed. Oh no, thought Samson. Curves are worse. Come on, cars, puffed Samson. Come on. They were really tough today. Samson ended up stopping. Oh, bother, said Samson. Why is it taking me so long to puff? Not to puff, but to pull. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. And Samson was off again. Come on, said Samson. He was going very slow. Ah! Samson puffed on. And eventually puffed into Knapford Station exhausted. Samson sat there exhausted. Samson, said Ben, why are you so exhausted? Ah! Stepney! Sorry. Why are you so exhausted today? Oh, I don't know. Said Samson. He was out of breath. Samson, Ben, said Topham Hatt, how about you help Samson? Ben laughed. Help? No, I'm serious. Fine, said Ben. He didn't really want to help, but he had no choice. Fine, Sir Topham Hatt. I'll help. Ow! Ben! Screamed Sir Topham Hatt. That is how I went in the hospital last week. Ugh. He was falling over. Over the summer. Do you want me to go back in the hospital? No, said Ben. Then stop! Whatever, said Ben. He banged into Samson's car. Come on. Whoa, said Samson. Bill, stop. Let's go. Fine, said Ben. And I'm Ben, not Bill. He did not like to be mistaken as his identical twin. Ah! Unfortunately, the suspension bridge oh my god. Eventually, the suspension bridge was known for having accidents because of this large curve right here. Most engines would come down the hill, couldn't stop, and then crash right off. Ah! Unfortunately, though, this usually occurs when there's either a heavy load or too many or bigger engines, and unfortunately they were carrying a heavy load. Samson struggled up this hill. Come on, Ben, he said. I'm helping, squeaked Ben from the back. They made it up the hill safely. When on top of the hill, Samson looked down. It looks pretty steep, said Samson, but I'm willing to do it. Go, said Ben. Ah, said Samson, the whole train rocketed down the hill. Samson and Ben came flying down the hill. And Samson couldn't stop in time. He came right off the rails. Ah! Whoa, said Ben. It was a horrible accident. Oh no, said Harold. I'll go get help. And he flew away. 10 minutes before this, meanwhile, Gordon had crashed with the express. Oh, he said. Luckily, there was a crane nearby that was about to pick him up. News soon spread about Gordon, and everyone was talking about it. Just then Spencer pulled up. Oh, so Gordon got in an accident. And now, said Oliver, just pulling in, Ben and Samson got in an accident too. Oh man, said Edward. Here we go again with the accidents. Yeah, what is happening, said Thomas. These accidents are happening around here 24/7. Agreed, said Henry. Well, said Spencer, since I'm not doing anything, I can rush away faster than any of you to go get that express. Nuh-uh, said the other engines. I am not, you have work to do. No, I don't, said Spencer. Watch this. Come on, I'm gonna hit Oliver. Out of my way, Oliver. I have to go pull some express. Said Oliver, that's actually pretty rude of you, Spencer. Who cares? Shouted Spencer, right at Oliver. If you don't move, I'm backing up and you won't like it. You're already backing up anyway, said Oliver. What's the point? My point is that you need to move, shouted Spencer, and he rushed at Oliver. He hit him very hard and he came right off the rails. There, said Spencer. And now that is how you get engines off the rails. Harvey and Rocky, said Spencer, and he rushed away. Oh, said Oliver. Spencer. Oliver, said Emily, I'm so sorry. Emily, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, but I do, said Emily. I'm sorry. It's okay, said Oliver. So Top Hat was just about to get up when Spencer rocketed by. Whoa, said Top Hat, and the momentum made him fall back down. Spencer! Yes, Spencer, let's go get my express. But unfortunately, Spencer came right off the rails as well. Ha, said Gordon. But you're on the ground too, said Spencer. I know, but you just fell over. Oh my gosh, said Spencer, and Gordon and Spencer started to laugh. When Sir Topham Hatt was finally getting up, that's when Emily pulled up. Sir, said Emily. Yes, Emily? Spencer, kind of leashed past you. Yes, said Sir Topham Hatt. And he now kind of, took the express. Oh, bother, said Sir Topham Hatt. I cannot believe Spencer sometimes. Yeah. Okay, Emily, I'm gonna go check this out. And also, said Emily, he knocked Oliver off the rails, and he also, and yeah, but he was also being rude to the other engines. Thank you, Emily, said Topham Hatt. He hopped in Emily's cabin. Emily was off. Sir, said Emily, we have to do something. Like what? Said Topham Hatt. Like something about this bridge. It's very unsafe. Many engines have fallen and gotten hurt on this, said Emily. I agree, said Topham Hatt, but just then Emily came in and came off the rails. Bother! Oh, Emily. Oh, let me help you up. Spencer? And wait, what's this accident? Oh, said Samson. There was a little bit of an accident with Ben and I'm sorry. Ugh, said Topham Hatt. Why? Why? Said Topham Hatt. Why are there always so many accidents? And Topham Hatt surveyed the damage. There was a lot of engines and vehicles that need to get picked up once again. The end.